Hi guys, Mr. Langford here. Welcome to your PSHE lesson for today, the 18th of January. So, your PSHE lesson today. We are going to think of ways to distract yourself when you're feeling a bit down or if things are getting a bit too much. What can you do to take your mind off a certain thing? And that's what we're going to be looking at today. So remember, last week we started actually reading a book. Today we're going to read another story from it. This story isn't as long, so it shouldn't take too long to do. It's called Care of Exotic Pets. Number one, the axolot at bedtime. Never give your axolot chocolate in a bottle. Serve it in a tiny egg cup, not too cold and not too hot. Make him sip it very slowly, not too much, never a lot. After all, he's just a sleepy, snuggly bedtime axolotl. Then tuck him very gently in his hand-carved wooden cottle. Then turn out 7:30, never later, on the dottle. Sing him songs of salamanders, give it everything you gottle, as there's nothing like a tune to serenade your axolotl. Brush his gills out on the pillow, never mind the whys or wattle. Once he's deeply all in a slumber, sweetly snoring off you trottle. Think of him snug in his dreamland, flying kites or sailing yachtle. Then you'll sigh, ah, your duty's done, time to clean the pans and pottles. Come tomorrow, here'll be one fresh, keen as mustard, axolotl. And that's a nice little poem written by Catherine Johnson. So a nice little thing. Now, today's PSHE's lesson is all about distracting activities. So if you're feeling lonely or if you're feeling bored during lockdown, sometimes doing something fun or doing a fun activity to distract you from what's all going on around you can really help. And here is a few that you could try. Okay, and I'm going to try and model some for you. So what you could do, first of all, is you could draw a family picture you could draw a picture of your family. So very quickly, if I get my water, still got massive one. Okay, so here, I'll draw a picture of me. Obviously, yours would probably be a lot better than mine. I'm just going to do mine very quickly. Okay, so this is me with my hair. Put my scar in there. Put my beard on. Okay, my eyebrows, and then here's my wife. She won't be happy if she sees this picture. There we are. And then there's my son, who is 10 years old. Oh, his glasses are falling off his face. And then down here is my daughter, who's 2 years old. Down there. So yeah, I could do a family portrait. What you could do is actually take a picture of your family and then you could actually try to copy it down on a piece of paper. So that could be one activity that you could do, which would be really nice. And of course, if you do any of these activities today, post them up onto Tapestry so I can have a look and see what you're doing. Okay, let's have a look at the next activity. So you could build a den. How cool would that be? We could build a den. So I'm going to put the camera down here a little bit. Okay, let's start making my den. So you may want to get a table and a chair. Let's put it here like this so you can see it. There we go. Yeah. Make my den like that. Yeah. Yeah. And then let's go down into the den. All right. There we are. Oh, blimey. Oh, I slipped over. Yeah. There, here I am in my den, and I'm going to teach the rest of the lesson. Ooh. We're going to go back to our lesson. So now I'm in my den. I'm going to make up a dance to my favorite song. If you want to, you can perform it to the rest of the family. I'm not going to model that for you at the moment because my shin is hurting. You could make a list or draw a picture of all things in your home that start with the same letter or colour. That's quite an interesting activity to do. It can be quite tricky to do that as well. If I started off here, maybe I would do things that look pink. You can see here in my back garden, there's my daughter's pink car, a pink rocking horse. And you can see just over there on the floor, there's a pink ball. So I start writing them things down in from my den if I wanted to. Now, this one is a good one. You can beat your own record. I'm going to come out of my den for this one. Oh, and hopefully I don't cause myself any other injuries. Now, you're going to be witness to something quite good. Now, I like skipping, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you over here so you can see what I'm going to do. So what you could do is try to beat your own record in something like this, okay? Let's do it so you can see my feet. All right, so are you ready? In fact, let's go into a bigger screen mode so you can see. Are you ready? So you skip, and I may skip for a minute and see how many times I can skip for. Okay, and I count for a minute. Let's pretend that I've just done a minute. Okay, all right, I did about maybe in that minute, although that wasn't a minute. Let's just pretend that I did about 100 skips there in that minute. I then think to myself, right, I'm going to try and beat that now. So I get myself ready for another minute, and I try to beat that record. Okay, and now I had to go a little bit faster, put a little bit more energy into it. Well, hopefully I beat my skips. If anyone wants to actually count how many skips I did there, please do. Post that onto Tapestry. Okay. Whew. We could. 3 things. Stop. Take a moment, close your eyes, and listen to things what you hear, what you feel, what you can touch. So I close my eyes, I can hear birds, I can hear my washing machine, and I can hear my dryer. That's 3 things, okay? Let's give it a go, takes your mind off things. And pebble art. Now I don't have any pebbles to show you. But what you can do, you go out in your back garden, go out somewhere, find a pebble, and then you can do some art on it using felt tips, or you can use a something else, paints and things like that. And then the last one, be a bit creative. If you've got a big cardboard box at home, turn it into a car and have a drive-in movie and watch a film with your family or play a game. All else fails, you've got a toy car, you may want to sit on that and do that. Well, that's your PSHE lesson done for today. What your task is to make a list of some activities that you could use to distract yourself. So that's task number 1. Task number 2, actually do one of the activities. Film it, put it onto Tapestry so I can have a look. Be safe, don't slip over and hurt yourself like I did. Number 3, create a video instructing somebody else how to distract yourself with a specific activity, and think back to your English lessons to help you with that. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. I had quite a lot of fun building my den. Yeah. And, not so much fun getting into the den, but fun all the same. It's definitely taken my mind off of, it's definitely distracted me. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. Enjoy the rest of your day. And like always, put your work up onto Tapestry. And if you have any questions or any queries, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm on Teams. Leave me a message. See you later, guys.